Now to get you details of the big story of the day, the Delhi terror butchery reveals a very sinister plot. The special cell of the Delhi police has found during the probe that the suspected terrorist Jagjit Singh, who has links to Kalistani terror group, and Naushad, who killed and chopped a man, were planning to attack Hindu leaders on the orders of their Pakistani handlers. The police officials assert that Pakistan's ISI is linked to the incident. Sources also indicating that Naushad, along with LET terrorist Sohail, hatched the plot when they were lodged in Tihar jail. Sources revealing that it was Sohail who gave the task of the targeted killing to Naushad and to send the video of the killing. Now, Naushad was asked to do the targeted killing of prominent Hindu leaders. During the interrogation, it was revealed that the terror suspects butchered the man, possibly to convince their handlers that they were committed to the cause.
इस मॉड्यूल को, जिसमें कि एक का ओरिएंटेशन जो है इस्लामिक टेररिज्म का, दूसरे का ओरिएंटेशन जो है क्रॉस बॉर्डर जो गैंगस्टर्स हैं जो बाहर बैठे हुए टेररिस्ट बन गए हैं, हज डाला, वहां से कंट्रोल हो रहे थे। ये आदमी को मारा जिसको उन्होंने भलसवा डेयरी के एरिया से पिक किया था, और उस आदमी को मार के उसके बारे में इंफॉर्मेशन क्रॉस बॉर्डर जो इनके हैंडलर्स हैं उसको दी, सिर्फ ये बताने के लिए कि ये कितने कमिटेड हैं। और नेचुरली ये जो सिलेक्ट कर रहे थे, इन्होंने एक हिंदू को ही सिलेक्ट किया जो कि नॉन सिख या नॉन मुस्लिम होना था, ताकि बताने के लिए कि ये कितने कमिटेड है, एंटी इंडियन है।
हिंदू पर्सनैलिटीज जो है वो टारगेट पर थी।
राइट विंग हिंदू लीडर्स डेफिनेटली।
My colleague Priyank Tripathi joining us on the broadcast with the details. We also have Vinod Bansal, VHP spokesperson, on the broadcast with us. Before I come to you, Priyank, Mr. Vinod Bansal, this is perhaps the worst fears coming true. This was a very targeted plot that had been put in place. The police officials revealing that the intended target was Hindu leaders, and they went to the extent of even butchering a man just to prove that they are committed to the cause.
You see, despite the fact that the special investigation of the Delhi police is revealing the story, the entire this circular brigade is kept mum on the situation. आप देखिए कि लगातार हिंदू समाज के ऊपर अटैक करने की ये जरूरत करते रहते हैं, और ये सेकुलर ब्रिगेड चुपचाप रहकर के उन सब चीज़ों को देखता रहता है। न कोई इस्लामिक जिहादी जो इस्लामिक जो स्कॉलर्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं जो अपने आप को कहते हैं कि हम तो बुद्धिमान हैं, वो भी ना आगे आकर के उस ऐसी घटनाओं को कंडेम करते, और न ही आतंकवादियों के विरुद्ध एक आवाज बुलंद कर पाते। इसका मतलब साफ साफ है कि ये जो चाहे खालिस्तानी हो या ये जिहादी के टेरर ग्रुप्स हों, ये दोनों मिलकर के भारत के ऊपर आक्रमण करने पे उतारू हैं। ये सब जिस तरह से इनकी पोल खुल रही है, जनता भी उनको सबको नेग्लेक्ट कर रही है। आप देखिए कि जिस तरह से ये जो खालिस्तानी जो टेररिस्ट हैं, उन्होंने पंजाब को आतंकवाद की राह पर धकेलने की पहले भी बहुत बार कोशिश करी और दोबारा से कोशिश कर रहे हैं, लेकिन इनके मंसूबे सफल नहीं होने वाले। और हिंदू समाज हो या सिख समाज हो या भारत का अन्य समाज हो, कोई भी इन सब लोगों के धमकियों के से डरने वाला नहीं है। और जो राष्ट्र के हित में जो काम होगा हम सब करते रहेंगे। क्वेश्चन ये है कि इन लोगों को अभी समझ लेना चाहिए कि इनकी भलाई इसी में है कि हम राष्ट्रवादी मानसिकता के साथ खड़े हों, अपने देश के साथ खड़े हों।
The worrying part of it is that they went to the extent of actually butchering a person just to show their commitment to their handlers, and the police officials have revealed the very clear Pakistani link, apart from also detailing that this entire plan had been hatched while they were in jail. Priyank, this is extremely concerning, and like it's being mentioned, these are fears about targeted killings, a man also being butchered in cold blood, the video of the decapitation also being found on their mobile phone. So
his limbs were also chopped out. So that too only proved this point to his handler that he is capable, in fact both of them are capable enough to carry out any kind of assassination plot. They were also given 2 hand grenades. So certainly the target was not any common individual. The hand grenade was given to carry out a big terror attack in Delhi as well as in Punjab. plus sophisticated weapons like pistol and 22 cartridges. So that is the clear-cut modus operandi which the Pakistani ISI has been following. What we have also got to know that this particular group of terrorists were given protection from Bambiha.
Okay. All right. Priyank, we seem to be facing a bit of a technical issue. We'll come back to you in just a bit. My apologies. Mr. R.P. Singh is also on the phone line with us. Mr. R.P. Singh, there's absolute silence, no condemnation coming in. This is the Delhi police that has found that, the probe very clearly indicating a Pakistani link, very clearly revealing that the target was prominent Hindu leaders in the country.
Well, shocking is that had it been from another community, I mean, all leaders would have come, all political parties would have jumped into it. Rahul Gandhi, Kejriwal, Mamata Banerjee, all would have jumped into it. But since now it is against the Hindu leaders, and then the message is that they want to chop Hindu leaders, and the money is being paid for that, none of them is speaking. This the new sort of polarization on the religious line, not even considering the basic human values. I mean, that life is important. I mean, I can have different opinion with you, but life is more important than anything else.
But Mr. Singh, look at the gory details that the investigations have revealed. It was all planned in the Tihar jail, and to convince their handlers that they were committed to the cause, they went to the extent of killing a man, also shooting the entire thing on the video.
That's more shocking. And then still there is silence from the certain section of media also, and then silence from the so-called liberal leaders also. And show that how new narratives being built only for in politics, and then also the social media is being used for radicalization of the youth, okay, and people from particular community against the nation.
Okay, all right. Mr. Singh, thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Going back to Priyank Tripathi. Priyank, there is a Kalistani link. There is a link to Pakistan that has been established by the police officials. Are they looking towards the investigations pointing towards a bigger nexus, perhaps more people being radicalized and being involved in this?
Yes, Adi, that is one thing which is being proved by the agency since long, because we have to understand this is the K2 model which the Pakistan has been following. One is Khalistan, second one is Kashmir. The Islamic terrorism is also being backed by the Pakistanis, and what we have got to know that these are members from the Bambiha gang who were part of the Ashdullah, who is a conduct who worked for the Pakistani ISI, had transferred the money and had sent it to these people so that they can carry out this kind of terror attack. The terror attack has not only been averted, but there is one attack which has already happened. As our guests were also talking about, that one individual has lost his life without any reason, just because he had a tattoo of Lord Shiva on his hand, and his identity was that he was a Hindu. He was picked up by these individuals after he was lured to come to their house. The suspect Naushad portrayed an image of a very big man in this area of Jahangirpuri, and he was very much famous also. That he did so that people should not get influenced that he is a terrorist. Later to that, the person who has now been killed by these individuals on 15th was only targeted just because he had a tattoo of Lord Shiva on his hand, and his body was chopped into pieces, and it was thrown to several locations. The body is yet to be identified, but certainly the big targets have been averted, but one individual has lost his life.
Okay, horrifying institution.